Hey spicy people and happy new year. I'm Kathy and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure to do so. It's free and I really appreciate it. Think of it as a New Year's gift from you to me. Just a little something to make my year. So thank you. Thank you very much for subscribing. I haven't posted on this channel in the past. Like it's been like a good 6 or 7 or even 8 months since I last posted, and it definitely wasn't intentional. Life started lifing and things got a bit out of hand. But next year, the new year is an opportunity to do better, and regardless of what that school has planned for me, it will be better because that school is after my life in the most literal way possible. I'm going to be talking about some of the things that I would like to focus on in the new year, and if any of these resonate with you, then you can leave it down. Just let me know in the comments down below and we can kiki and chat down there together. First on the list is time management. This is something that I think everyone puts on their resolution list. It's very common to want to manage your time better in the new year. I think so many people are saying the same thing right now, but personally it is one of my biggest struggles. It's actually one of the reasons why I haven't been posting as much as I had wanted to in the past year. I'm very ashamed that is the reason why. When it comes to prioritizing and saying, okay, I'm setting this time to do this thing, I find it very hard to do. This is something that I really want to work on in the new year to help my overall productivity, make me feel like an actual adult human being, and I know many people can also relate with that as well. Second on my list is journaling. I used to be like a crazy journaler. I used to journal a lot, especially when I was in secondary school. I have a journal for every single year I spent in secondary school, and maybe even more than one journal for a year, because when things got crazy you write a lot and you end up using 2 journals in one school year. I've always kept a journal. I like going back, I like reading and seeing how crazy I was. Recently I was reading my SS3 journal, and when people say 16-year-olds are dramatic, they are not lying, because I was like, when I was reading journal, I was like, what kind of what was going on in my life? Why was I writing in such like a serious manner? You would really think it was life or death the way I was writing. But these days I find it very hard to just like sit down and put pen to paper and write things that are on my mind. Now you might be thinking journaling is really not that deep and it's really not that hard, it's just writing, but for some reason I've been finding it difficult. Now I got this journal in, I would say, mid to early October or late September, not really sure, and I've only written about this much in it, which is really shameful in my opinion. So I'm taking this journal into 2024 with the hopes that I would be able to write a substantial amount and I would be able to get back into the groove of writing my thoughts down and hopefully look back on them one day. I'm really sad that I haven't been journaling because there's a lot of moments that have happened in the previous year, even the past 2 years, that I would like to look back on, and my memory is not that great, so I may not have the opportunity to anymore, and that sucks, but it's my fault. So I really hope that in the new year I would be able to implement better skills or better journaling skills and become a better journaler. Okay, journaler might not be a word in the real world, but it is in my world. Now the third thing, and this may seem a bit frivolous, but if you're in university you probably understand where I'm coming from, and that is eating better. Now I'm the kind of person that is always forgetting to eat food. Like if you don't remind me and if I'm not hungry to the point of death, then I would probably not remember to eat food. Okay, it is one of my greatest weaknesses and really something that I do not like about myself. I get hungry, and if the food isn't available like ASAP, I would just put it out of my mind, start doing other things, and until I am about to die from lack of sustenance before I will remember, oh shit, I haven't eaten food today, and hurry and go and find something to eat. But that is really not a healthy way to live, because every time I come back home at the end of a session, I always look like some malnourished, emaciated person, and you would wonder where all the money that I was spending was going to. Really, I wonder that too. But 2024 is for being healthy and for eating better, and we're going to try to do that. So if you're somebody that's like me and also forgets to eat all the time, then this is for you as well. We're eating better in 2024. I spilled tea on myself. God, this is so embarrassing. And I don't. Lastly, and probably the most important on my list, is exploring my creative interests. As someone who is studying a STEM course, I feel like I've let myself get so caught up in the numbers and the math and the tech of it all that I find it very difficult to do creative things, like the things that I used to love doing before, like writing, and even YouTube is one of those things. It's really hard to sit down and conceptualize a video, or to write an article, or to, just do some of the things that I used to love doing, and that really sucks. I feel like science has kind of like sucked up all of my energy, that I have no more energy left for any of my creative pursuits, and these are the things that like I'm very, very passionate about. So it's really heartbreaking that I can't devote as much time and as much energy as I would like to these things. So next year I'm hoping that I would create time. This goes back into time management, but I'm hoping that I will be able to create the time and put in effort into doing the things that actually make me happy, and maybe I wouldn't be sad all the time, or almost all the time, like I was in 2023. And there's a lot of things that I would like to go back to doing again, so I'm looking forward to trying to be more creative next year. 2023 was truly an ass year in like every sense of the word. I didn't even feel like myself for most of the year, and last session was traumatic in a way I have never experienced before, and I'm hoping that next year, really, I'm hoping that next year is a lot better. There were some good times, obviously, because it can't all be bad, but generally, there were some really good times actually, like some very, very good times, but generally, the entire vibe of the year was just ass. So here is to hoping that 2024 is better for everybody. If you have any things that you would like to implement or improve on, or any resolutions for the new year, leave them down in the comments. I would love to read them. It's always fun to see what other people are planning for the new year's, and how you can take cues from other people's resolutions and apply them to your lives as well. So don't forget to comment down below. Also, leave a like if you like this video, and don't forget to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Have a great new year, and bye.